If you and your friends have no idea what to be for this Halloween, but you know you want to look iconic and you know that you want the costume to give hot girl vibes, then this video is going to be for you. Because I put together 70 plus Halloween costume ideas that can be done with friend groups, duos, by yourself, and even couples costumes, so your costumes can turn heads this Halloween. Starting off, we're gonna have a classic, but a classic that always looks amazing. The Bratz costume. There can be so many different variations and the looks are so iconic. You can do this with a large friend group, you can do this with your best friend, just choose the ones that you like the most. My favorite one is the fairy one. I have no idea what the movie is called, but that was my favorite movie when I was little. But those ones are guaranteed to look amazing, and something that I think would go so well with those is something that I have, and if you have it as well, it would be a crime not to do a Bratz costume for this Halloween, which is high-heeled Converse. I remember I used to have a Bratz doll that had these same shoes and I was so obsessed with them. The next one is also guaranteed to look iconic, which is Victoria's Secret Angels. In the same spirit, you can do Playboy bunnies or you can be Barbie dolls. If you're doing a duo costume, you can do Barbie and Raquel. If you're doing a couple's costume, you can do Barbie and Ken.
And if you're doing Barbie, it can be really cool to do different Barbie characters. For example, you can do the princess school one. One of my favorite ones is Barbie and the Three Musketeers. You can also do Barbie Swan Lake. It looks so gorgeous. You could do Barbie and Bratz as a duo. And this one I saw on Pinterest, which I thought was absolutely genius. It's Barbie and Bibble.
The TY plushies. It can be a solo costume, a group costume, a duo costume, a couple's costume. Since the second Wicked movie is coming out really soon, you can do Wicked costumes. You can do Elphaba and Glinda. Or for a friend group, you can do Elphaba, Glinda, Dorothy, and if you have more people, then some more characters from the movie. Another great one for duos, and actually a pretty easy one, can be Wednesday and Enid, or you can do the Addams Family. This next one is so iconic and something I would so want to do. It is the Powerpuff Girls. I swear it eats every single time. Similar to that one is Kim Possible. If you're doing a couple's costume, then Kim and Ron. If you're doing a friends or a duo costume, then Kim and Shiko. Incredibly iconic and something I did with my boyfriend last year. Harley Quinn and Joker. You can do a friend's costume for Harley Quinn and Joker. You can do a friend's costume of Squad, or you can do two Jokers. I've seen that one a lot and I think it looks so iconic, and it's also super easy because it's usually just makeup heavy. In the similar spirit, if you're doing a couple's costume, you can do Batman and Catwoman, or if you're doing a friend's costume, you can do a mix of, are they villains or superheroes? I'm confused, but basically Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, and just mix them up together so you can have a friend group of iconic supervillains, superheroes. Not sure.
Next one looks so gorgeous. I just had to include it in here. I don't know exactly what to call this. There are these kind of like 18th century style costumes. Those just look so beautiful.
The next one is a bit lighter, which is Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo. If you have a friend who's more girly and you're more grungy, this will be so perfect for you. Or you can also do Jenna Ortega and Sabrina costume. I'm not sure how many people are gonna know this one, but Mr. and Mrs. Smith is incredibly iconic. You can do this look right here or this look right here. It works best as a couple's costume, but you can do it as a friend's costume as well. There's a truck going by outside. Oh no. Bringing in some Tim Burton vibes, we have Nightmare Before Christmas or Corpse Bride. Here you can have a couple's costume, a friend's costume, or you can even simply just mix up some Tim Burton characters and every single person in the friend group can be a Tim Burton character. This next one is so simple but super cute. Dark Angel and Light Angel, or Angel and Devil, or if you want a trio variation, you can do Devil, Dark Angel, and White Angel. Another simple but iconic one, Pirates, which can be a couple's or a friend's costume. You can also do costumes from Pirates of the Caribbean. You can also do a mermaid and a pirate if you're doing a couple's costume. That can be pretty cute, or you can even do that with friends. Similarly, just mermaids or siren. Both of these are gonna have such gorgeous makeup looks, especially if you don't really have time to do your costume and you want something that's makeup heavy.
The Little Mermaid costume can also be pretty cool, and speaking of Disney, a High School Musical costume can be really good as well.
But if you're a fan of H2O, you can go as H2O mermaids. You can also mix it up, kind of like mermaid elements with H2O girls. Any Fight Club character is going to make such an iconic costume. You can be Marla and Tyler Durden. You can be, I forgot the main character's name, but that one and Marla. Next one, classic, dark, iconic, and super easy to make vampires or a witch coven.
Or you can do Vampire Diaries characters.
You can also do Winx. There are so many characters, so even if you have a big friend group, this one is gonna work so well, and everyone is mostly gonna be happy unless you're like in 3rd grade and you're still fighting over who's gonna be Plume. On the other hand, you can do Tinkerbell. Why is it so hard to pronounce this? Tinkerbell fairies. Or you can just be regular fairies. Here is where you can go crazy and really creative with the makeup, and it's going to look amazing. On the topic of iconic friend groups, you can be in the City Friends, or if you've ever seen the Disney movie Descendants with Dove Cameron. Those costumes can be so fun as a duo, as a friend group, or even as a couple. Another one that's a bit niche is Dean, Sam, and Cass from Supernatural. If you've ever seen Supernatural, I would love to do this one. I have no idea why I never did this one with my friends in middle school, because we all loved Supernatural and it would have been perfect, but we never thought of that. Some iconic movie characters, you can be Jennifer Check and Needy. Especially with Jennifer, there are so many really good looks that you can do and super easy as well. Clueless costume, you can do this as a couple's costume, as a friend's costume, and as a duo costume, or you can do a Mean Girls costume, again, duo, friend group, couple.
And of course, a Gossip Girl costume.
Maddie and Cassie from Euphoria, Rue and Jules from Euphoria, or just a Euphoria friend group costume. Speaking of Euphoria, Euphoria's iconic ancestors, and that I would honestly argue for a bit more than Euphoria because it just has a special place in my heart. Skins, you can meet different characters. The specific one that I would love the most and I think looks incredibly iconic is Effie Stoneham. You can also make this into a couple's costume, being Effie and Cook or Effie and Freddie. You can also do Monster High. Every single one I've seen is so iconic and it looks so good. Alice in Wonderland is another amazing one as well. White Swan and Black Swan are another pretty easy classic that just eats every single time. Pulp Fiction costumes or Kill Bill costumes. I'm going to drink some water. Or everyone in your friend group, if you guys like Tarantino movies, you can do a costume of your favorite Tarantino character. Next one is not that interesting when you hear it, but every time I've seen it done, it looks so good, which is Prisoners. You can also do Girl Interrupted. You can have a trio costume, you can have a duo costume. Miss Congeniality is another one. Another iconic friend group, Pretty Little Liars, and a throwback to our childhood, Totally Spies. Cheerleaders, Bridgerton, Maleficent, and Aurora. Three fairies from Sleeping Beauty. Disney princesses or Disney villains. This next one, again, I'm not sure if a lot of people are gonna know, especially depending on your age, but if you were on Tumblr, back when it was in its prime and back when we had Tumblr era, and actually speaking of that, I just came up with a new one, basically the grunge Tumblr era costume. That can be pretty cool. But if you were on Tumblr, you definitely knew American Horror Story, which you can do Tate and Violet, or you can do the Coven ones, which speaking of Emma Roberts, you can also do Scream Queens. And similar to that one, you can be Ariana Grande, or you can be different eras of Ariana Grande with your friend group. Yo Birds, one of the costumes I really want to do myself, the Roaring 20s girlies, Showgirls, or different Britney Spears looks. Beetlejuice, Romeo, and Juliet. I am in love with that one. That can be a couple's costume or a friend's costume as well. Princess Diaries, Hannah Montana and Lola, Strawberry Shortcake characters, Pepsi and Coca-Cola, Lana Del Rey and Amy Winehouse. Or you can do today's pop girlies. If you have a friend group, you can do Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, Chappell Roan, Charlie XCX, Addison Rae, and Tate McRae. You can also do any of the sports players, like football players, hockey players, cheerleaders, boxers can be pretty cute, basketball players, or if you want to put a Halloween-y spin on those ones, just do like versions of any of those. Just add some bruises and some fake red blood and you're good to go. This one's a bit niche, but Light, Elle, and Misa from Death Note, or if you want to have a duo costume, then you can just do Light and Elle, or you can just do Misa and Light. These next two are so funny, and I know that probably pretty soon most people won't appreciate or understand these, so take this chance, which is Sony Angels or Labubus. So what's your guys' opinion on Labubus? Because they're really cute, but they're just like any other kind of like keychain type of stuff, and I don't see why people are spending so much money on them. And also, I'm probably never gonna get one. Next one is Harry Potter or Fantastic Beasts characters, but the original series, not the stupid remake ones, because I will never accept that remake.
Also, I saw this one on TikTok and I just thought it was genius. It's the Golden Snitch and a Hogwarts student. I just think that's such a cool and fresh spin on the Harry Potter costumes.
And finally, some Marvel characters. You can do Guardians of the Galaxy, or you can do Thor and Loki, or a couple's costume from Loki of Loki and Sylvie. Okay. Woo! I hope I gave you some good ideas. If you want some more ideas for individual costumes and some couples and friends costumes as well, and check out my previous Halloween costumes video where I talk about more costumes that I haven't mentioned in this one. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I am properly exhausted. Bye!